Hi everyone, I'm back here with Kristen Drysdale, and it is Binky Patrol Day. It's our global Bink-a-Thon, and woohoo, Kristen! I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for coming back.
Me too.
A 2-hour session earlier, we covered so many topics, but I wanted to get back to actually making the blanket that I'd started. So I'm working on the border. It's ironed and ready to go, and I just thought that you and I could spend about 15 minutes or so just kind of covering everything we covered during that show. So what were the big takeaways you had from that?
Okay. Well, I loved hearing how the name came about. That was super uber awesome because I just always assumed that it was Binky, like a comfort object, you know.
Right.
And, yeah, and so like that was really cool to learn about. Oh my goodness, your son was like a huge highlight for me. Like that just like spoke so. Our children speak for us, right?
They do.
When we just let them out loose and they're awesome like that, doesn't that just make you feel like, oh, I'm doing something right? Thank you.
I have great kids, you know.
Oh,
and
yeah.
like Austin was saying, since I was pregnant with him, and when I was pregnant with Savannah, you know, they've been in Binky Patrol that long, and it's just been part of our every year and what we do in our garage space, and it's always something to do with, you know, helping these kids. So the other thing we covered, we have a hashtag that Cheryl Locke and I created, the number one, Binky. Because one Binky, hashtag one Binky.
Like number one, Binky, okay.
Just one, like, because one blanket makes a difference.
Just the number one.
Just the number one. One B-I-N-K-Y. Because one Binky is better than no Binkies. Don't get stymied by having to volunteer big. Don't get stymied by having to donate big. It can be one small thing. We also covered that we're looking for volunteers to help us with social media. For those of you that love Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, and writing, or pictures, or taking photos, or sharing great stories, email me, binky@binkypatrol.org. It's a way you can make a difference because I can't keep up with all of it. And I need some help getting the word out because the more we put together, the more we can share and the more volunteers we can get. Cheryl Locke also requested that we put a call out for videos of people making a difference or making Binkies. If you have a video, send it to me. I can give you a place to upload it and drop it, and then we're going to add it to the Binky Patrol channel, and we're going to tell your story. So if you got together with some friends and made one of those tied blankets or any other kind of blanket or did something with a group and you wanted to show me a 1-minute, 2-minute video, get it to us and tell us a story, and we will add it to our channel because we want to inspire more people, make a difference. What else should we cover, Kristen?
Well, the whole aspect of like all the different groups that are across.
Oh, all of our chapters. Thank you. So on our website, binkypatrol.org, there's a drop-down menu at the top, and in that list are the only official chapters we have. So if somebody says they're a Binky Patrol chapter, check it out here and make sure that they are, and then let us know. But you can join one of those chapters. You can also look under the Ways to Help menu item and figure out a way you can get involved. You can be a sponsor. You can host an event. We have how-tos on how to do everything. We can give you a step-by-step how to set up your own Bink-a-Thon or have a Binky Patrol party. You can be a sponsor on our website with banner ads. You can host an event. You can contribute to any of our specific chapters or to Binky Patrol overall. We have no paid volunteers. We are 100% 501c3 all-volunteer organization. The only expenses that we have, hard expenses, is our tax filings every year, which we have to do in many states, our CPA that does that for us, and our P.O. box. Everything else is kind of, you know, if we get batting, then we make things with batting. If we get fabric, we make things with fabric. We have hotels that donate sheets to us locally. So my local chapter here gets all of their backings for their Binkies from the Hotel Deluxe. I get fabric from volunteers that buy it on sale. Joanne's has a 60% off coupon right now, and you can go buy some fleece to make a blanket. They almost always have a coupon, so this will always be valid, what I'm saying. Because there's always a coupon on Joanne Fabrics. Get the app. Get a ding, and you will know when. So when you're driving by Joanne's and say, I'm going to get something for Binky Patrol. And you can make a blanket.
And that app goes from Apple and Android.
Yep. There's a
Awesome.
Joanne app for any device that you have. Now I'm cutting fabric because I'm making a binky for a special friend of mine that has surgery next week, and he's very nervous. It's a big deal surgery, and I'm very excited for him to have this surgery. But you know, it's a big deal surgery. So I'm making him a special blanket that I'm going to send off to him on Monday. So hopefully he will have it in time for his surgery on Wednesday. And what else? What else, Kristen?
Well, I can tell you something that wasn't covered, but I'm pretty excited to let you know. We have our first spotlight in the Lend a Hand community here on Google+, and we also have our website up, lendonehand.com. And thank you
You just
very
launched that
much.
this morning, didn't you?
What?
Didn't you just launch it?
Yeah, we just launched it. We were kind of waiting a little bit until I could finish my spotlight, but I wanted to be in here with you so I could add a couple of little details, and just a personal touch to it. Yeah. So that's up, and go check it out when you have time. We also have Twitter and hashtag Lend a Hand.
Their Twitter handle is lend1one hand. So it's Lend one hand. So check them out, and I am very honored that the first spotlight for this new community about volunteering is Binky Patrol. And when Kristen asked me if I wanted to do that, I couldn't say yes fast enough or with enough emojis. So I'm very excited. He's like, yes, yes, yes. And so this is going to be a wonderful community of allowing people, just like what we were talking about earlier, you can make a difference doing what you know how to do. It doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be huge. You just have to make a choice to do something for somebody other than you.
That's right.
It's kind of that simple. So go to binkypatrol.org. Check us out. Learn how to make a blanket. It's right on the homepage with my friend Heather Crafter. You can see the replay from the events today also on binkypatrol.org. You can find us on Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram. Facebook is active. We have a group. Google+, I'm trying to keep up with that page too. If you want to be a page manager and contribute things to that, let me know. All you plussers that are looking for more things to add to your repertoire, I have more things for you. So if there's anything you want to do, I will find a way to help you be of service to others. I'm Susan Finch. I'm the founder of Susan Finch Solutions is my business, susanfinch.com. And Chris, people find you other than at Lend One Hand. Where else can they find you?
Yeah, other than that, I'm going to say Google+, because if you find me anywhere else, it's probably because Friends Plus Me has put me there. And I will eventually come around. But yeah, definitely Google Plus is the way to go if you want direct contact.
All right. So teachers, if you're looking for a way to expand your curriculum, administrators, listen to this. My son, we're going to put some recaps in there. He let us know that he learns better when it's something fun and that he can relate to. You want to teach them geometry? Let them learn quilting. You want to teach them about U.S. history? Let them learn about blankets from scraps. You want to teach them about social issues? Bring it to student government and let them find the shelters near you that need some support and could use some blankets. Take it on as a school project, I dare you. Have it as a birthday party, a pizza party. Women, men, get together. I don't care what you drink with it. Make your blankets. Just be careful and get those pins out because they hurt. Don't stab yourself. If you have a party and you are drinking, have these handy. It's a very smart thing. When you are sewing and you are talking, be careful. Get your fingers out of the way. You will need these too. Ask my friend Lori Smith. She actually sewed her fingers to a binky once. I think I've done it too. So it really hurts, and it's hard, and you don't want to use the seam ripper to undo it. So carefully take it out. So these are just some of my tips. Anything can be a binky as long as it's soft, washable from your heart, and has no pins. Those are our only rules. Find a chapter near you to get the blankets to. Find it on our website, binkypatrol.org. Anybody can make a difference. I have soccer today, so I'm going to help and get my kids ready. And I am going to sign off for today. Kristen, I am so glad you came back for this recap, though, and to tell us about Lend One Hand and the new community that you guys are launching. I can't wait to follow it and be a part of it, and I am honored to be part of your spotlight. Thank you.
Thank you. Very honored to have you.
Well, I'm going to come around and go ahead and stop this broadcast.
Okay.
I'll be posting photos of this finished Binky when I'm done. It's going to be a little bit. It's going to be a pretty one, and we will be shipping it off. And I've already called my Binky delivery team locally because the blankets I showed in our first show, we have 8 of them, will get picked up probably today and delivered by Monday to children that need some comfort and need a reminder that they matter, that they're not invisible, that they're not forgotten, and that somebody cares. Because isn't that what we all want? Choose to make a difference. Make a Binky, make a card, make something. Take your time. That's what people want from you, is your time and attention, that they know that they mattered enough to you for you to stop your busy life and to give a little bit back to them. So thank you all for letting me be of service. Please visit our site, again, binkypatrol.org, to learn more and to see how you can help and with those community service hours too. So join us there. Thank you again.